You send one email that gets opened 80% of the time. It costs you nothing, and right now, it's making you $0. Let's fix that right now. It's not your newsletter, not your big promo, it's your thank you. The email that lands the second someone buys from you. The one email everybody opens, and all it says is thanks. Watch till the end. I'll show you 4 exact strategies to add and the AI tool that turns those ideas into a finished email. Now stop and think about why they open it. They just handed you money. And for about 10 seconds, they're a little on edge. Did it go through? Did it actually work? So they open that email and they lean in. Wallet is still on the table. Trust is at its absolute peak. That is the single best moment to sell them anything that you'll ever get. So let me show you what most businesses actually do with that moment. Here's 3 real ones. This one, thanks for your order. This one, thanks for your order. And this one, same thing. Different brands, different products, different customers, same nothing. A total, a shipping line, and goodbye. It's like your customer walked back into your shop, cash still in their hand, saying, "That was great, what else do you got?" And you just say, "Thanks," and stare at the floor. The most powerful moment you own, and the email just stops. So let me show you what it should be doing instead. Here's the one rule that changes everything. That email should never dead end on the word thanks. It should always point at one more thing. And that one more thing can be a few different moves. You don't need all of them. Even one flips a dead email into a salesperson. Move 1. Make it recurring. They just bought from you. That is the moment they like you most. So that's the moment to ask for the next one, not 3 weeks later when they've forgotten you. Here's one doing it properly. 20% off if you make it regular. Free shipping. And cancel anytime. That last one's doing all the work, because that's the only reason anyone ever says no. And this one's clever. They've filled it with their own subscribers. Not selling you the subscription, they're showing you people who already said yes. And if you sell a service, it's the same move. Shall we lock in your next appointment now before the calendar fills up? You're not reminding them later. You're closing the next sale while they're still glowing from this one. Move 2. Recommend one thing. And do it after they buy, not before. Everyone tries to upsell at checkout, when their guard is up and they're watching the total climb. The smarter moment is right after. The decision's made. The wallet's already out. But not like this. Look, 3 products, none of them connected to anything. That's a catalog. It's got nothing to do with what this person actually bought. Now this one. They bought the house blend, so it offers them one more thing. A mug that keeps it hot for 40 minutes instead of 10. 1 pick, 1 button. And look at the bottom. Just the one. We're not going to send you a catalog. They're making a point of it. It's one of the cheapest ways there is to get a second order. And customers who get a good recommendation after they buy tend to spend around 15% more. Move 3. Ask for the review at the peak, not the valley. Now this one's about timing. Your thank you doesn't have to be one email. The first goes out the second they buy. Then a second one about a week later, once it's actually turned up and they've used it. That's where you ask for the review, not on day 1. They haven't even opened the box yet. Most businesses leave it 3 weeks, buried in email number 6 when the feeling's long gone. Dead on arrival. Look how little is in this one. 5 stars, 1 line, 1 button. That's the whole email. And this one's smarter. They've put the actual thing you bought right there, with the stars sitting underneath it. You don't have to remember what you ordered, it's in front of you. 1 tap and you're done. Same idea here. No form, no we value your feedback. Just tell us what you think. Ask then, and the reviews just start showing up on their own. Move 4. Make them feel like they just joined something. This one isn't really about selling at all. It's one line that turns a transaction into belonging. They didn't just buy a thing from you, they're one of yours now. A little insider tip, early access, something only buyers get. And this one goes back in the first email, right when they buy. Look at this line. You're in. Now for the good stuff. That's it. 4 words and you're on the inside. And this one. They've just bought a blender, so the email is 3 recipes to get them started. They're not selling anything, they're just making sure you actually love the thing that you bought. And this one just welcomes you in. Like you've joined something, not a mailing list. Costs you almost nothing, and it's the quiet difference between a one-time buyer and a regular. None of that is a new email. It's the same thank you you already send that finally stopped at thanks and just started saying, come back. It's not the strategizing that stops you. You've just had that. It's the building. Laying it out, making it look like your shop and not a template. That's why it never gets done. So now I get nudged to do the first draft. Watch, I paste in my website, it learns the brand. And here's the part I actually like. I don't have to know what to say. I just ask it, what should my thank you email do? It comes back with ideas, the next visit, the pairing, the review. And then it builds it. Designed, on brand, my colors, my products, ready to go. I pick the ones I want and hit approve. Nothing goes out till I say so. So go look at your thank you email, the one everybody opens, and give it a job. The next visit, a pairing, a review, just pick one. And if you'd rather it wrote itself, the link to Nudge is in the description.